Robertson is officially signed, everybody. The Dallas Stars and superstar forward Jason Robertson have agreed to a 1-year, $12 million AAV contract extension. This may seem like a bad move. This may seem like Robertson is setting himself up to leave Dallas and head elsewhere in a summer. But it does actually seem like this was the smartest move possible. I'll tell you why in a second. So by the time you're watching this video, you probably have already seen the contract. We already know the kind of player Jason Robertson is, a former 100-point scorer, a guy who has had 40-goal seasons multiple times throughout his multiple years in the National Hockey League. 96 points in 82 games this most recent season, with 8 points in 6 games in the playoffs. Robertson is 27 years old, and it was very apparent from the way this offseason has gone that even though Jason Robertson does have a certain dollar amount in mind as to what he wants, it's also been apparent that he just straight up wants Dallas to be the team that gives him that money. Seattle offered him $15 million a year. That's Connor Bedard money right there, and Robertson said no. I'm not going over to the gosh darn Seattle Kraken. Panarin and Robertson both rejected that team. Sucks to suck, doesn't it, Seattle? But now the final verdict is in. 1 year, $12 million. Robertson will be an unrestricted free agent next summer, but is eligible to sign an extension on January 1st. This is really smart, and I'll tell you why. Robertson is essentially betting that the Dallas Stars do not go out there and extend one of their most important guys to a big money deal. I'm talking about Tyler Seguin. Right now, the Dallas Stars are over the cap by $1.3 million. That's a negligible amount. Honestly, you do a few roster moves, you send some guys down, you probably get cap compliant by the time the season begins. But Tyler Seguin is the really interesting name right here. He's making $9.85 million a year, and this upcoming 26-27 season is going to be the last season of that contract. We all know Tyler Seguin and his affiliation with the Dallas Stars. This guy's not going to get traded. This guy's not going to get moved. He has no trade, no move protection on his contract, so even if the Stars wanted him to leave, he would have to say yes to it. But Seguin entering the final year of a $9.8 million contract makes it easy for Robertson and his party to say, hey, Dallas, you can't give me the 12, 13, 14 million bucks that I want. How about you just give me 12 for 1 year, and then when Tyler Seguin's contract expires, you re-sign me again for 27, 28, and then I start making that amount of money. We saw a similar conversation happen with Jamie Benn. This guy's making $850,000 on his upcoming deal. He was making $1 million on 1 year's worth of a contract in the year prior. Jamie Benn was coming off of a $9.5 million AAV deal that was 8 years long, that took him until 2024, 2025. So this is the new era. Benn and Seguin, Art Ross winners, Art Ross contenders from 10 years ago, their time is expiring as top-tier players in the National Hockey League, and as such, their time is expiring as being top-paid players in the NHL as well. The fact is, the Dallas Stars don't really have too many guys they're going to have to re-sign that's going to really break the bank for them heading into the next little while. You could argue Lian Bichsel is in that conversation, but then again, it's like, no, he's not going to break the bank for you there. Casey DeSmith is not going to do that either. Tyler Myers, no, sorry. Everybody that the Stars wants to have signed long-term, they're kind of here for a while. Heiskanen is signed till 2029. Thomas Harley is signed till 2034. Esa Lindell, 5.25 till 2030. Then you have Wyatt Johnston. He's on till 2030. Rupe Hintz is on till 2031. Rantanen is on till 2033. So it really is just Jason Robertson that needs to get a contract, and by the time Sagan's 9.8 expires next season, it'll be all fair share for what Jason Robertson could ask for and receive. This one-year contract is the smartest move possible for both Dallas and Robo, and I'm going to give my props to seeing it go through in this way. Everybody was wondering, hey, does Jason Robertson really want the money or does he want to stay in Dallas? It did seem like both things were heavily prioritized by Jason Robertson, the player. He didn't want to make the money. If he wanted the money, he would have gone to Seattle. But he also wasn't willing to take a discount with the gosh darn Dallas Stars, even though he wanted to stay with the Stars at the end of the day. You can let me know your thoughts in the comments. How do you feel about the Robertson contract? I hope you enjoyed this video. Sign on. And bye.